Princess Maria Laura of Belgium's wedding was nothing short of a fairy tale celebration, a day filled with elegance, love, and traditions that seemed to leap straight out of a storybook. Yet behind the radiant smiles and stunning attire lay a personal struggle that has shadowed much of her life. Today we're taking a deep dive into her journey, a journey marked by public scrutiny, relentless bullying, and the quiet strength that has allowed her to rise above it all. Born on August 26, 1988 in Brussels, Maria Laura was destined for a life steeped in royal heritage. As the eldest daughter of Prince Lorenz, the head of the House of Austria-Este, and Princess Astrid, daughter of King Albert II and Queen Paola of Belgium, she inherited a legacy that connects her to both Belgian and Austrian royalty. Despite the glitter of her lineage, Maria's early years were not spent in constant public adoration. Instead, she experienced the trials and tribulations that many face, even as she navigated the expectations of being born into a royal family. Growing up initially in Basel, Switzerland, and returning to Belgium in the summer of 1993, young Maria Laura had a childhood that was surprisingly ordinary in many ways. Unlike many royals who are often secluded from the public eye, her parents chose to shield their children from the limelight. Yet, Maria's life was far from a picture-perfect royal upbringing. She attended College Saint-Jean-Berchmans in Brussels, a regular school where she was exposed to the everyday challenges of growing up alongside her peers. At school, Maria Laura's unique features, her very pale complexion, light blonde hair, large expressive eyes, and a prominent chin, set her apart. While these characteristics could have been celebrated as her unique beauty, they instead became the target of relentless teasing. Her classmates, instead of embracing her distinct look, chose to mock her, calling her E.T. in reference to the famous extraterrestrial character from the movie E.T. This nickname was not just a simple tease, it was a constant reminder that she was viewed as different, and not always in a kind or gentle way. Even young boys at school participated in the cruel game, competing to see who could be the first to kiss E.T. The pain from these early experiences was so profound that her parents eventually made the decision to transfer her to another school, St. John's School in Waterloo, in hopes of giving her a fresh start away from the harsh judgments of her early environment. Yet the challenges didn't end with schoolyard teasing. In 2005, an incident added a layer of trauma to her already difficult childhood. Maria Laura was involved in a severe road accident when the minibus carrying her and her classmates was hit by a car on the Brussels Ring Road. The vehicle rolled over several times and caught fire, an event that could have ended in tragedy. Thankfully, every passenger emerged unharmed, but the memory of that frightening day lingered, adding to the emotional burdens that she would carry forward into adulthood. Despite these obstacles, Maria Laura's resilience began to shine through as she grew older. Instead of succumbing to the scars of her past, she channeled her energy into building a bright future. After finishing high school, she pursued higher education with determination and focus. She enrolled at the School of Oriental and African Studies in London, where she studied Chinese and international relations. Her fascination with Eastern languages and cultures didn't stop there. It led her to further her studies at the National Institute of Oriental Languages and Civilizations in Paris, specializing in sinology. Her academic pursuits not only broadened her horizons, but also laid the groundwork for an impressive professional career. Her professional journey took her far from the corridors of European schools. Maria Laura's talents and determination led her to an internship at the United Nations in New York, followed by a marketing role at LVMH in Shanghai. Later, she secured a position as an analyst at the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development in London. Each step of her career underscored her intelligence and dedication, qualities that would later serve her well in both her personal and professional life. It was during her time in London that fate took another unexpected turn, one that would change the course of her life. In 2015, while navigating her professional world, Maria Laura met William Isvey. Their meeting was unassuming and private, yet it sparked a connection that would grow steadily over the following years. William Isvey himself brought a rich cultural background to the relationship. Born in Paris to an English mother and a Moroccan father, he spent most of his childhood in London, where he completed his education at the French Lycée Charles de Gaulle. His career in finance began in mergers and acquisitions for an American investment bank, and later he transitioned into asset management. The blend of his multicultural heritage and his successful professional life made him a perfect match for Maria, a woman who had long learned that inner strength and authenticity mattered far more than conforming to any idealized image. After nearly 6 years of quietly nurturing their relationship away from the public's prying eyes, the couple announced their engagement in 2021. This step came only after receiving the king's blessing, a necessary formality that ensured Maria Laura would remain in the line of succession. Their engagement was a beacon of hope amid years of private struggles, marking the beginning of a new chapter that promised love, support, and mutual respect. On September 10, 2022, the long-anticipated wedding day arrived, and it was nothing short of magical. The celebration was divided into 2 parts, a civil ceremony and a grand religious ceremony. The civil ceremony took place at Brussels City Hall, attended by a small group of close family members. For this intimate occasion, Maria Laura opted for a chic mini dress by Gucci, pairing it with stunning drop diamond earrings, stylish pumps accented with bows, and a simple yet elegant white bouquet. Later that day, the grand religious ceremony was held at the historic Cathedral of St. Michael and Saint Gudula in Brussels. With 500 guests in attendance, including the entire Belgian royal family, the event was a true celebration of love and heritage. Maria Laura walked down the aisle on the arm of her father, a poignant moment that connected her present to a storied past. Standing at the altar was William, his expression full of anticipation and love. For this part of the celebration, the princess donned a custom-made Vivienne Westwood dress and wore the cherished veil of her maternal grandmother, Queen Paula. To complete her look and pay homage to her royal lineage, she adorned the Savoy Aosta diamond tiara, a symbol of timeless elegance and the deep-rooted traditions of her family. Despite the beauty and intimacy of the wedding, the day was not free from the shadows of public judgment. In the days that followed, social media erupted with a wave of criticism directed squarely at Maria Laura's appearance. Harsh comments began to circulate online, with many unkind voices labeling her as emaciated and claiming that she looked older than her years. Some even compared her unfavorably to other, more conventionally glamorous royal brides, suggesting that her delicate frame and understated makeup were not worthy of a bride on such a grand day. For a princess who had already faced bullying during her school years, this new wave of online abuse struck a particularly painful chord. However, rather than allowing the hurtful remarks to define her, Maria Laura chose a different path. With a quiet dignity and steadfast resolve, she focused on the joy of her new life with William. Embracing the love they shared, she allowed herself to move past the cruel words and to live in the happiness that she had long fought to achieve. Not everyone joined in the chorus of negativity. Many social media users stood up in support of the princess, praising her natural beauty and the confidence she exuded by simply being herself. Comments flooded in from those who believed that her appearance was a true reflection of authenticity, free of the artificial enhancements that often dominate the world of royal image crafting. Supporters argued that true beauty lies in individuality and that Maria Laura's quiet strength was something to be admired. Today, Maria Laura's story is one of resilience and triumph over adversity. Instead of dwelling on the hurtful comments, she has embraced her unique identity and continues to forge her own path. Together with William, she has chosen a private, low-key life away from the constant glare of the media. Unlike some of her royal counterparts, she does not receive a royal allowance. Instead, she works as an analyst in the climate change sector, a field where her intelligence and commitment to making a difference shine through. William, on the other hand, continues to thrive in his career in finance, ensuring that the couple's future remains as stable as it is loving. The couple's happiness reached a new milestone on January 26, 2025, when they announced the birth of their son, Albert. This new chapter brought even more joy and meaning to their lives, further solidifying the bond they share. Albert's arrival is a reminder that amidst the trials and tribulations of public life, love and family remain the most important parts of any story. Princess Maria Laura's journey from enduring the pain of relentless bullying as a young girl to celebrating a fairy tale wedding and building a life defined by love and personal achievement is an inspiration to many. Her ability to rise above the cruel judgments of society and to remain true to herself is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Her life reminds us that no matter who you are, even if you are a princess, you are never immune to the challenges of insecurity and public scrutiny. Yet it is possible to overcome these obstacles with courage, self-respect, and the unwavering support of those who truly care about you. While the glitter of a fairy tale wedding and the legacy of a royal family might suggest perfection, Maria Laura's story teaches us that true beauty comes from within. It comes from the ability to stand tall in the face of adversity, to cherish one's unique qualities, and to pursue happiness on one's own terms. Even when faced with the harshest criticisms and the most painful memories, she chose to live her life with grace and determination. Thank you for watching this detailed look into the life of Princess Maria Laura of Belgium, a woman whose wedding was as magical as it was poignant, and whose journey is a powerful reminder that resilience and love can overcome even the deepest wounds. If you enjoyed this story, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth videos on inspiring lives and remarkable journeys.